The Rams, they are still in the fight for the NFC West and making the NFC playoffs with a win down in the Big Easy. We'll recap that. But more importantly, there's an MVP favorite coming into LA. His name is Josh Allen, and the Red Hot Buffalo Bills are looking to do what they did the last time they was in LA. Those of you who don't remember, I remind you because the Red Hot Bills, they're coming against the Rams this Sunday. In America's Game of the Week on Fox. This is Ramily Talk, recapping the Saints game, previewing the Bills game, and where the Rams sit in the playoff push. Let's talk about it because Ramily Talk starts right now.
Maybe you from the 1970s, when the Los Angeles Rams was known as the Prison Foursome because of that defensive line. Or maybe you in the city of St. Louis, the gateway to the Midwest, where the greatest show on turf brought home the first ever Super Bowl championship. Or maybe you in the here and now, with the Rams back in LA, winners of Super Bowl 56. You can rock Eric Dickerson. You can rock Marshall Faulk, Isaiah Bruce, and Kurt Warner. Or maybe you rocking Cooper Cup, Aaron Donald, and Matthew Stafford. It doesn't matter, because when it comes to this, it's all about the Los Angeles Rams. Horns up, Rams South. Time to talk Rams football.
Good day, Ram Nation. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. Hope you had a very lovely Thanksgiving holiday. Hope you enjoyed your family, your friends, and your football. Hope you are in the Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit, as we are now in the final month of 2024. We are in the month of December, and I hope everything is being cheerful, loving, and happiness and joy all around you. Welcome into Ramily Talk. It is Thursday. You got the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions opening up week 14 of the NFL season. But that's the beginning of the week. There's a big game happening Sunday. It is Fox America's Game of the Week, which I will get to later on in the show. But this is Ramily Talk. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in, listening in, wherever you listen to. Ramily Talk is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and whatever else you listen to your podcast is at. And those of you who are new listeners, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to the LA Rams podcast. I am the playmaker, Darnell Silence, the host of Ramily Talk, LA Rams fan here, and I'm happy to bring you another episode. This is our 5th season. Okay, we've been going strong. Looking forward to season 6. To be quite honest with you, because I'm love talking about the LA Rams. So whatever platform you're on, if you're allowed to leave a review, please do so kindly for me. If you're allowed to give a rating on that certain platform, please do so. If you're allowed to comment, whatever the case may be, do it on that platform and let me know how you feel. Okay. It could be about me, it could be about the team. It don't matter. Just wanted to connect with you. And plus, if you are watching on our Playmakers Bob YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. So anytime we go live or anytime we post any new videos on the Playmakers Bob Network YouTube channel, you can watch and listen to it right then and there. All right, Ramley, I got some news to go over. We have some news to go over. Usually we don't have news to go, but we have some news to go over for this week. So we're gonna jump right into it. The first order of business is the Rams claim cornerback Emmanuel Forrest Jr. of waivers from the Washington Commanders. Forrest Jr. was a 16 overall pick back in 2023 to the Washington Commanders. He is in his second season in the NFL. First season, he had 38 total tackles, 35 being solo tackles. He had one interception on the year. He had 11 pass defense. Not bad. In his second year, he only played, and that's in 14 games with the Commanders. Year two, which would be this year, he only played 6 games for the Commanders. He has 7 total tackles and the interception as well with one pass defense. So this is what a lot of people have been clamoring for in Rams Nation. I've been watching y'all on social media. Y'all wanted him. We talking about 6'10", 180 pounds from Mississippi State. He's a bulldog. People were saying we needed help in the secondary. Well, we got help in the secondary. Now, will that pan out? We shall see. 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot feet, 180 pounds. Might be a little light. Might be a little light. But if he is what people said he is, we shall see. He had his first practice this week with the Rams. It's gonna be interesting to see if he does play this Sunday. But nevertheless, we should see how this goes. But we do add another piece to our secondary. Our young secondary that is even younger because he's only in his second year. So we should see how this works, how this goes. But we can address some things on the defensive side, especially in that secondary. So I'm going to give it a whirl. If he plays Sunday, cool. I get to watch and evaluate. If he doesn't play, then I'll wait till another time to evaluate him. We have 5 games left in the season. So let's see what we can do. All right. From there, we head to our Rams news. Now, those of you who want to know, I do not live in LA. I reside in the state of Florida, down in Jacksonville. So, yes, I am on the East Coast. But I do like to give news to the Ram Nation when I can. So here's one of them right here. Rams house for the holidays returns for week 17 and 18, encouraging season ticket members to donate tickets to deserving organizations. Okay, and it says here the Los Angeles Rams will close out the regular season with 2 meaningful divisional games in week 17 and 18. They'll be the Cardinals and the Seahawks, giving fans the opportunity to celebrate the holidays and ring in the new year at the Rams house. Both games will feature holiday festivities, including holiday decoration ornament, American Airline in the American Airline Plaza, holiday music, and special giveaways. As a special gift, the Week 17 matchup against the Arizona Cardinals will feature a halftime performance by Long Beach natives and reggae punk alternative rock trio Subline, so fans will get to enjoy Centennial Days after Santa. And additionally, during Week 17, all Ram fans in attendance will receive a 6-can Rams cooler. For both weeks 17 and 18, CC ticket members will double their usual merchandise discounts and receive 30% off on Rams gear. That is great. That is actually great to hear that the Rams will do such things like that. Very, very appreciative. I wish I was in LA for this, but I'm not. But it's all really good. But they also talk about doing the giveaways, right? And here it is. In celebration of Giving Tuesday, the Los Angeles Rams announced today a special effort encouraging season ticket members and suit owners not paying to attend the final 2 home games of the regular season to donate their tickets to a deserving nonprofit organization there in Los Angeles. Due to Rams House for holidays, the Rams ticket holders will be able to select specific nonprofits to which they want to donate their tickets to Week 17 versus the Cardinals and Week 18 versus the Seahawks. As a thank you, all season ticket members who donate by December 18th will be eligible to win prizes from Rams partners including EA Sports Madden, Sugar Plus Bronze, the Parking Spot, Braxton of California, American Airlines, Abisons, Bonds, and Pavilions AVP, El Toro. Interested fans can choose to donate their tickets through Rams account manager. There's a lot in there, so I try to break it down as quick as best as I could. But if you're not planning on attending the Rams games in week 17 and 18 versus the Cardinals and the Seahawks, which I don't see why you would not go because that is important. Okay. As long as we beat the 49ers and the 49ers next Thursday. That is a Thursday night game. And the Jets the week after, we still in the fight for the NFC West. So I don't see why, if you're a season ticket member, that you do not attend these last two divisional games because the NFC West could be on the line with those 2 weeks. But nevertheless, things happen. Life happens. Something happened. Emergency can happen. Anything can happen because it's life. And if it does happen, it's the given season. Donate to a nonprofit organization and let them enjoy their time. They might not, and it might be people who doesn't able to enjoy time like that because they too busy doing other things for other people to get them ready for a great holiday season. So if you can, donate. If you can't attend the Arizona Cardinal game or the Seattle Seahawks game. But if you do attend, enjoy. You get a halftime performance by Sublime like, at halftime against the Arizona Cardinals. You getting a free 6-can Rams cooler. And if you are a season ticket member and you do attend the weeks of the Cardinals and the Seahawks, you will see 30% off on Rams gear. So if you come, you get a discount. And if you don't come and you give, you also get to get because if you don't, you get to win prizes from the partners of Rams. That includes EA Sports Madden, American Airlines, AVP, Turo. So there's a lot of ways to get some stuff for the holidays. But if you donate your tickets to the final two home games, or you attend yourself, so there's a lot to look forward to in the final weeks to come in the NFL season if you're a Los Angeles Rams fan. But that's not the only news we want to talk about here because we are in the month of December and the NFL is doing their My Cause, My Cleats campaign. And obviously the Rams are in it. Rams players and coaches causes take the field on December 8th for My Cause, My Cleats. The Los Angeles Rams players and coaches will bring awareness to off the field causes and nonprofit organizations they are most passionate about as part of the NFL My Cause, My Cleats campaign, where the teams host the Buffalo Bills on Sunday, December 8th. Launched in 2017, the initiative allows players to use their platform, both on and off the field, to advocate for causes important to them while celebrating the positive impact the NFL family makes in communities across the world. This season, more than 1,400 participants, players, coaches, legends, and staff are highlighting relevant issues and nonprofit organizations on their cleats during games in weeks 13 and 14 of the regular season. Now, if you go to the Rams.com or if you have the Rams app like I do, you can see which each player and coaches what they are representing for their cause, for their My Cause My Cleats campaign. And there's a lot of different organizations in here. I have seen the American Cancer Society from Stetson Bennett and Tutu Atwell. We have the XLS organization. We talking running back coach Ron Gold is leading that, along with Kerryon Williams, Blake Corn, Ronnie Rivers. Also, wide receiver Puka Nakua is in that category with them in that. We have Tana to Towers Foundation from tight end Dennis Allen. It's all in here. So if you have the Rams up, or you go to the Rams website, you can see all the causes that the players are highlighting last week and this week for this game against the Buffalo Bills. So support. There's a lot of things going on. ALS is serious. Cancer, we all know about cancer. There's probably somebody in our family that's dealing with cancer, so we know how that affects us. Could be anything. Whatever your heart desire is, see if there's a Ram player who is supporting an organization with that cause, and you can support them as well. So, like I said, it's the giving season. So let's give and let's be where we need to be at right here. Now, let's transition, shall we? No break here. We're going to take a break after this next segment, but no break here. We're going to transition to what took place last week. We took a trip to New Orleans, Louisiana, and we had a date with the New Orleans Saints. And we needed this win because we already said last week, because last week I said we need to go 5-1. Okay. And to begin that 5-1 campaign, we needed to beat the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. Did we do so? Yes, we did. 21-14, we beat the New Orleans Saints. The first half was pathetic. Very, very pathetic first half that we had. Oh, I put it out there. I put it out there on my X account. I put it on my Facebook account. And I shared it to the Rams groups that I'm in. That first half was pathetic. And nobody gave him trouble. Because you know why? Because they know that first half was pathetic. Okay. We went in the halftime down 6-0. Man, it was only 6 points, playmaker. Well, how can it be that pathetic? Yeah, we got shut out. It is what it is. But they only gave up 6 points. Let me tell you why that was pathetic, okay? I'm going to break it down for you. Okay. Our first possession was 3 and out. 3 plays, 4 yards. We had a punt. That's the possession one. Second possession, 12 plays, 49 yards. We turned the ball over on downs because we went forward on fourth down, and that was not a good play call by Sean McVay. That was all I'm going to say on that one. It just wasn't. So that's our second possession. Our third possession, 8 plays, 40 yards, punt. And then it was the end of the half, all right? Because the pretty much the Saints kept the field goal to make it 6-0. So within we had 3 possessions in the first half. 3 possessions. We totaled 23 plays for 93 yards. 23 plays for 93 yards. So if I'm doing some math here, so 93 yards on 23 plays. Just 4 yards, 4 yards per play. We couldn't do nothing on offense. For whatever reason, we were stymied on offense. We only had 3 possessions and we couldn't do nothing with it. So we're going to halftime down 6-0. A pathetic first half. You have to watch it. If you watch it, you will see what I'm talking about. And those of you who do watch it, go ahead and let it be known because you watched it with me. That was pathetic first half. But second half, we got the ball to start the second half. And we came out 11 plays, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Now we take the lead. It is 7-6 Rams. We make the Saints punt. We punt. Saints punt. Then on our third possession of the second half, 4 plays, 82 yards, and a touchdown. And when I say a touchdown and 4 plays, Matthew Stafford was dealing the football. On that drive alone, we said 4 plays, right? Check this out. Matthew Stafford, deep right pass to Tutu Atwell for 19 yards. Carry on Williams, 14-yard run. Matthew Stafford hit the Marcus Robinson for 46 yards, and then Stafford right back to the Marcus Robinson for 3-yard touchdown. Stafford was dealing. Okay, Stafford was on one in that drive, and that's all we needed. 14-6. Saints score. They go for 2. They don't get it. So we up 2. But Stafford says, you know what? We're going to come right back downfield. 8 plays, 56 yards, and a touchdown to Tyler Johnson. No, to Puka Nakua, 7 yards, 21-14. The Saints, they tried to go for it. They didn't get it. We take some knees and we win the game 21-14. That's how that goes. Very good though. It was very well played. So we had to pathetic first half, but we survived it and we got through it. As you can see here, 322 yards for the Rams, 327 for the Saints. Nobody turned the ball over. Ball was taken care of very well from both teams. Uh, I do at this point, even though we talking Rams football, my thoughts and prayers are with Taysom Hill. He did get hurt in that game, and when he got hurt in that game, he tore his ACL, which means he is done for the season, and that could actually be the final blow to the Saints, who are now 4-8, and the Rams moved to 6-6. But as a man and a human being, thoughts and prayers are with Taysom Hill. Hope you have a full recovery, sir. Hope you have a successful surgery, and that you can be back at some point next season because you are a hell of a player, Taysom Hill. The Saints got a good one. As you can see, the Saints held the ball for 5 minutes more than the Rams. Didn't matter. The Rams got the final score 21-14. That's what we needed, okay? That is what we need. Matthew Stafford, 14 for 24, 183, and 2 touchdown passes. Almost similar numbers for Derek Carr for the Saints, 24 for 37, 184, and a touchdown. We a mixed up and down against Alvin Kamara, 23 carries, 112 yards, but we did not let Alvin Kamara get in the end zone. That's the main thing. We did not let Alvin Kamara break one like we did against Saquon Barkley, so that helps. Kerryon Williams, 15 carries, 104 yards, and a touchdown. Puka Nakua, 5 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Taysom Hill, he did what he could before he got injured, but that's what I like to see, and that's what I like to watch. Our offense was humming. Defense did not break a lot. The Saints might have moved the ball, but they had them to field goals. They only got the 1 touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and they got 2 field goals. That's all the points that they got. So the defense was humming. Defense was, they didn't break. Offense struggled in the first half, got going in the second half ridiculously. 4 possessions, 3 touchdowns, 1 punt. Can't ask for nothing more than that for a half from the offense. And it happened in the second half, which is good. Like to see it in the first half as well for a full 60 minutes. But hey, you're going to have some half and it sucks. And that first half sucked. But the second half, they came out blazing. 21 points in the second half. Can't ask for much more than that from the offense, especially when you got the win. All right. With that win, the Rams moved to 6-6, as I said earlier. We are now tied behind. We are now tied with the Arizona Cardinals, who took an L to the Minnesota Vikings in Minneapolis. Seahawks, they are on top of the division because they came back and beat the New York Jets. The Jets had them down early, had them down double digits, and Geno Smith and the Seattle Seahawks kept fighting forward, kept pushing forward, and they was able to beat Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. I think that was down 13. Let me see. No, that was down 14 nothing after the first quarter. And then the Geno Smith and the Seahawks kept fighting back to the tune to when they won 26-21 over the New York Jets. So they are on top of the NFC West as of currently speaking. The Cardinals are in second place because they beat us back in week 2, if people remember. And I'm pretty sure people does, because that was the ass whooping of a lifetime that we have seen from the Rams. But nevertheless, everything's still in front of us. The 49ers, they got beat up in a snowy Buffalo on Sunday night. Not only that, they lost Christian McCaffrey for the rest of the season. And they lost Jordan Mason for at least 4 weeks as well. So their running back room has very depleted. We already know about Brandon Ayuk. He's gone for the season. They don't have Trent Williams. My hearts and thoughts are with Trent Williams, with the death in the family. I don't know what the feeling is like to lose. I believe is his daughter. I don't know what that feeling is like, but my thoughts and prayers are with Trent Williams. And Kyle Shanahan, he is struggling. Brock Purdy, he's up. He's beaten up. He played with a injured throwing arm in his right shoulder. So they just got done playing they're playing the Buffalo Bills up in snowy Buffalo. They will be facing. Let me see. They are coming home to face the Chicago Bears. So this could be an interesting game because the Bears have a defense, but it's the offense that we're worried about. The Seahawks and Cardinals, they do better down in the desert. Okay. So as will be, we need the Cardinals to beat the Seahawks. That will put them at 7-6 and keep us within striking distance and whatnot. But as the NFC as a whole, we are sitting in the 10th spot. We are currently behind the Cardinals and the Buccaneers, who are currently behind the Commanders, who are 8-5 for that 7th seed. Okay. And the Seahawks, they are sitting in the 3 seed. So if the playoffs was to end today, the Seahawks will be facing the Green Bay Packers with the 3-6 matchup. And the Falcons will be dealing with the Minnesota Vikings, and the Philadelphia Eagles will be facing division rival Washington if this was to hold up. But it doesn't. So theoretically, there's a shot that we can get the 3 seed because the NFC South is what it is. And most likely, the West will probably have a better record than the South, so the West will probably get the 3rd seed and avoid Minnesota, but end up playing Green Bay. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but hey, if I can speak for Rams fans, and I do believe that we all feel this way, we would like another shot at Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers because y'all got away from us in LA. We'd love to have that rematch. And we beat Minnesota, and I'm pretty sure Minnesota would love to see the Rams again if they get that opportunity because of what happened on that Thursday night game. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of games to be played left, 5 games left for each team. So there's a lot to be played for here. So we got to keep everything the way that it is and keep it moving. With that being said, we're going to take our long commercial break here. And then when we come back, we're going to preview this Buffalo Bills game because this is the next game up. That's all I can say.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Poppy J.
You got the option to cry for the government. You got the option to protest. You got the option to keep buying. But this is also an option.
Wise El Jefe.
We're the first tech geeks. We're the first gamers. We're the first everything. Everything. Like Gen X's, we are the ones.
BS3 Network proudly presents the crew from the New York boroughs who never wants that smoke. Nah, they want that fire. Poppy J and Wise El Jefe, Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Shop hats and official sports gear at Liz. Liz is the leader and #1 destination for hats, gears, and everything that moves you, making it the perfect shop for fans to find official sports hats, merchandise, and gear. Represent your team, your town, and your style with a snapback adjustable fitted hat or beanie from thousands of college and pro teams. Browse the very latest sports jerseys and t-shirts from the best teams out there. Liz has officially licensed professional and college sport team apparel and hats featuring the hottest brands and trends. Shop online or visit one of the 100 stores across the country. Locker Rooms by Liz.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ramily Talk here. And there's only one thing left to do. It is America's Game of the Week on Fox. It is the Los Angeles Rams hosting the Buffalo Bills. Kevin Burkhardt, Tom Brady will be on the call live from SoFi Stadium Sunday, 4:25 p.m. on the East Coast. That is 1:25 out there in LA. Get ready, get your popcorn because it's going to be a battle. And I haven't done this that much this season, but I'm going to do it here because I want to remind people the last time when Buffalo came to LA. We won the Super Bowl, okay? We won the Super Bowl. We beat Cincinnati. And opening night was Buffalo and Buffalo Bills Josh Allen against the Los Angeles Rams on banner night or ring night, however you want to describe it. Buffalo beat the Rams 31-10. That was back in 2022. Opening night. They whooped our ass. 31-10. And it was a night where that season went downhill from there because we had injuries left and right. We had, if I remember correctly, 13 different lineup combinations on the offensive line. I believe we lost Cooper Kupp after 3 games that year. We didn't have Puka Nacua. He was still in college at that moment in time. We got our ass whooped. We didn't have OBJ because he moved on to Baltimore, if I remember correctly. We didn't have Von Miller because he moved on to the Buffalo Bills. Matter of fact, if I remember correctly, I think he got to Matthew Stafford once or twice. It was a demolition derby for the Buffalo Bills, and it was a microcosm of how the season was going to go for the Los Angeles Rams. It was ugly. That's all I can put. That's how I can put it. It was ugly. But here we are. We have the Buffalo Bills coming to town. Red hot Buffalo Bills, 10-2 on the season. They are 4-point favorites as the road team. Don't mind that. That team is just ridiculous. What they did to San Francisco up in the snow. They leave in the snow and they come into the dome. I'm pretty sure they're happy about that, even though they probably don't mind playing in the snow because they was having fun with it at the expense of the San Francisco 49ers. It was just one of them games where I was just like, ugh. And I said last week, the Rams need to go 4-5 in their last 5 games. We got the first one. We beat the Saints. This is the only game that I'm allowing the Rams to lose. This is the only game because it is the Buffalo Bills, and this team is ridiculously good. Not having Stephon Diggs, not having Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs, obviously out with the season injury with the Houston Texans. Gabe Davis, he's out with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And yet the Buffalo Bills are sitting here 10-2. Josh Allen has been remarkable. He's like the MVP front runner. Look at this. Closing in on 2,700 yards passing. 20 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. I want to look at his running stats as well. I want to look at his running stats as well as we go through this. Josh Allen has carried the ball 70 times for 334 yards, and he has added 6 touchdowns to that. So you're looking at close to 3,000 yards of combined offense from Josh Allen with 26 touchdowns to only 5 turnovers, and all 5 being interceptions. He has not lost a fumble. He fumbled once, but he didn't lose it, so that's not a turnover. James Cook has been running the ball effectively for the Buffalo Bills. He's just over 700 yards rushing with 11 touchdowns. This crazy kid here, Shakir, is the leading receiver for the Buffalo Bills. They have players like Shakir, Keenan Coleman, the rookie, Mike Hollins. They have Dalton Connett at the tight end spot along with Dawson Nuns. Names that you don't normally hear. And the Buffalo Bills are 10-2 because this is what they do. On the Rams side, obviously, Matthew Stafford was closing in on 3,000 yards passing, 17 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. He's been taking care of the football a lot better than he has in years past. Kerryon Williams, he's closing in on 1,000 yards rushing with 10 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp is doing his thing. He has 565 receiving yards with 5 touchdowns. I want to see where is Puka Nacua at for the Rams, and statistically, I want to see where is Puka at. Puka missed some games, Cup missed some games, but he's still making it work. Puka Nacua, he has 42 catches for 546 yards and 2 touchdowns. DeMarcus Robinson, when Coop and Puka was out, DeMarcus Robinson was our unsung hero. I said that in some episodes back. Yeah, go back and listen to that. 53. He has 28 catches for 433 yards, but he leads all receiving core in receiving touchdowns because he has 7 of them. When it comes down to it, Matthew Stafford has another red zone target. We know he can go to Cup. We know he can go to Puka Nacua. But now you have a third option, DeMarcus Robinson. Because when Puka Nacua is out and Cooper Kupp is out, that was the man Stafford was looking at, and DeMarcus Robinson has not disappointed. So 7 touchdowns for DeMarcus Robinson. Puka Nacua has 2. Cooper Kupp has 5. Kerryon Williams also has two receiving touchdowns as well, so let's not forget that. This is going to be a tough battle, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game that I am allowing the Rams to lose. All right, this is the only game I'm allowing the Rams to lose. Look at this offense: Bills offense versus the Rams defense. We're talking about the 10th offense in the Buffalo Bills. We're going against the 25th ranked defense of the Los Angeles Rams. Passing wise, we might have the edge because Buffalo Bills don't really pass like that. Even though Josh Allen has not turned the ball over, he passes when he needs to. The 19th ranked passing offense against the 17th ranked pass defense. Here's what it gets interesting: is the run. The 11th ranked running attack is the Buffalo Bills going against the 28th run defense of the Los Angeles Rams. We did a decent job against Alvin Kamara, but he still ran over 100 yards. He had 112. We have gone from Saquon Barkley to Alvin Kamara to now the duo of James Cook and Josh Allen, because Josh Allen does run the football. Don't get it twisted. So we got to deal with that attack, and we're not dealing with snow. We're dealing with basically turf / grass and air. That's it. No rain, no precipitation. Nothing of Mother Nature can do anything to disrupt this game. Now, when it's the Buffalo Bills defense against the Rams offense, we're talking about the 11th ranked defense in the league and the Buffalo Bills going against the 18th ranked offense in the Los Angeles Rams, mainly because it's the rush attack. We will get there. But look at the pass defense. The Buffalo Bills pass defense is ranked 7th in the league. They know how to cover, and they know how to get to the quarterback as well. Against the 10th ranked passing offense of the Los Angeles Rams led by Matthew Stafford. Now, we can sit here and say they probably haven't faced an offense like this yet because Cooper Kupp on one side, Puka Nacua on the other side. You got DeMarcus Robinson to look out for. Kobe Parkinson, he has some issues with the drop seats, but he is a target when he needs to be. Kerryon Williams coming out the backfield. And then a rushing attack. We have the 26th rushing attack against the 18th rush defense of the Buffalo Bills. We might can do a little something with the rushing attack though, because Kerryon Williams, as long as he doesn't fumble the football, which he did not do against New Orleans Saints. As long as Kerryon Williams doesn't fumble the football, we're good. And I like the fact that Sean McVay has played Blake Corum a little bit more. This might be a game to play Blake Corum a little bit more as well to help Kerryon Williams with this rushing attack. because Breakom was doing his thing. He was doing his thing against the Saints. So I'm looking forward to this matchup. If we pull out this win, it'll be also great. But this is a game that I don't mind the Rams losing because if we're being honest and we're a football fan, this is the Buffalo Bills we're talking about here. This team has not lost a step despite not having Stephon Diggs nor Gabe Davis. And Amari Cooper just dropped right in the midseason trade and just went ahead and fit right in with them. So it's going to be a tough one, Ramley. It's going to be a very tough game. Win or lose, we're not done. Win or lose, we're not out of it, okay? So don't take this if we do lose to the Buffalo Bills and like, oh, our season, we're not over yet. We do have a short week, though, because after this game, we got to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers, a beating up 49ers team. So this might be our opportunity for us to sweep the 49ers for once. Then we go to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Jets in a very cold New York place before we come home for week 17 and 18 against the Cardinals and the Seahawks. So whatever happens in this game, Ramley, keeping it back in your head, whatever happens, the season ain't over if we lose this game, okay? It is all right for us to lose this game. Season's not over. It's just we going against that damn team in Buffalo, who is a wagon right now, and they show every bit of that as a wagon. This is the only team that beat the Kansas City Chiefs, okay? So keep that in mind. And with that being said, Ramley, that would do it for today's episode of Ramily Talk. Thank y'all for tuning in. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, or wherever else you love listening to your podcasts at. If you're allowed to give a review, please do so. If you're allowed to give a rating, please do so kindly. We are in the season of giving. So anything that you can give towards Ramily Talk, I greatly appreciate it. Comments, likes, ratings, stars, whatever the case may be. Also, you can catch the video on our Playmakers Blog YouTube channel. So go to our YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you can keep up with everything we have going on. I am the Playmaker signing off for today's episode. I will see y'all next week as we head to Santa Clara for Thursday night football. Deuces.
Thank you for tuning in to Ramily Talk. Ramily Talk is sponsored by Fanatics, Lids, and Paramount Plus. Get your favorite sports appeal with Fanatics or Lids, and get great streaming service with Paramount Plus. If you want to donate to the program, you can donate to us via Cash App, $D Playmakers. That is again, $D Playmakers. And remember, you can follow and subscribe to Ramily Talk on all podcast directories, including Apple, Google, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube. And those of you who are on Apple, leave us a great review. Leave comments or how you feel about Ramily Talk in the episode that you listen to. Tune in again next time for more Ramily Talk, hosted by the Playmakers.